Hi, I'm Amber Joseph, and you're watching the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. This is the East Daily Download. That's right. This is the East Daily Download.
So let's get started.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East here on Eastern North Carolina CW. Hope you're off to a great start today. We said we were going to get out of the building throughout the course of the week, and we are out of the building. As you can see, we're at Boyd Lee Park in Winterville. It's a nice summery kind of day. It's a little breezy, so it might be a little windy on my microphone, but it's a great day to get out. We want to encourage you to get out, explore the space, walk, jog, rollerblade, roller skate, skateboard, whatever activity, frisbee. I'm not sure why I have this in my hand, but I do. Anyway, the whole point is get out. It's summertime now. You can take the mask off. You can have a little bit of fun, see some friends, interact. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start walking. There's actually a loop here that's about a half-mile long that you can walk. If you do like couch to 5Ks, they have you walking this path. I know this because I've done this here. But they have baseball, softball diamonds. There's a basketball court indoor, I believe. Picnic tables, a great like jungle gym area over here for kids. They got a lot of great stuff here. So if you're in the Winterville area, head over to Boyd Lee, spend some time out here with the friends and the family. I'm gonna get going here. I'll see you soon. Check this next story out.
I'm Matthew Wright here with Lenoka Coffee Company. I'm the owner and founder of it. We're a coffee roastery and a coffee learning center. Much to my parents' dismay, when I was 4 or 5 years old, my great aunt Nina, who lived on a dirt road called Lenoka Avenue, actually I would spend a lot of time over there with her, helping her with yard work and everything, but we'd go to the grocery store, and whether it was the A&P or Winn-Dixie, and get a big bag of 8 o'clock coffee and grind it there in the grocery store. And I remember the smell of the coffee there at the store and in the car on the way to her house, and I fell in love with the smell of it way back then at 4 or 5 years old. Started roasting about 9 years ago and got into wholesale about 5, 6 years ago, and moved the location of the roastery from Ayden to Farmville here almost 2 years ago when I started doing it full time. Primarily we are a coffee roastery, so that drives the engine that drives everything we do here, mostly a wholesale business. So Mondays and Tuesdays are really heavy with wholesale roasting, so I'll get here early and roast anywhere from 40 to 60 pounds or so in a day. A lot of deliveries involved. We do have coffee shops or bakeries from Nashville to Tarboro to Wilson to Goldsboro to Snow Hill to Greenville to Ayden. So there's a lot of territory we kind of try and cover with those wholesale customers and packaging and delivering. We're all about trying to help folks in a really accessible manner. Okay, how do you brew a better cup at home? You know, what do you need? What are some of the fundamentals? And we just kind of help them along that path, however slow or quick they want to get there. And then we've got the equipment from the Chemex pour-over brewers to the Baratza grinders to the Technivorm Mocha Master electric brewers that kind of, they can take those steps, you know, along that path. The tastings, the how-to workshops, and the roasting, and then showcasing some other local artisanal stuff. The grits from Carolina Grits Company, or the chocolates from Jenny's Ugly Chocolates, or the handmade pottery mugs from Wiener Dog Pottery. You know, we try and kind of use those complementary local artisan products as well.
Hey kids, look at this guy, talking about cool stuff like thunder, lightning, storms. Isn't he so cool? Well, guess what? This could be you. That's right, you could be on TV with Chief Meteorologist Jerry Jackson, talking about the fascinating world of weather. Awesome, huh? If you want to be a weather kid, tell your parents to send an email to jjackson@WNCT.com, and we'll see you right here on WNCT 9 on your side.
Welcome back to the East Daily Download. We are out here at Boyd Lee Park in Winterville, kind of enjoying a nice summery afternoon. If you get the opportunity to get out to Boyd Lee Park, if you're in the Greenville, Winterville area, a lot of great stuff to do here. They have leagues for, baseball, softball, or softball leagues. I think they actually have volleyball inside, maybe outside as well. Got a nice walking path in through the woods. They have a running course that a lot of cross countries for high school use. So anyway, and in the distance we've got like a playground set for kids, and there's picnic tables. So there's a lot of great stuff for families out here, which is what we're trying to really encourage, getting out of the house because we've been cooped up for a really long time. And so to be able to get out, easy for me to say, to be able to get out and take your mask off and enjoy a nice summer day for a change is a lovely thing. So I'm going to keep enjoying the summer day. You stay watching the show because that's another way to enjoy the summer day, inside or on your phone, on the app, or through the .com. But as soon as it's done, then go outside. So just wait for it, then go outside. Okay, I'm going to keep walking. I'll see you soon here at East Daily Download.
Now downloading 9 on Your Side News.
Pitt County is sweltering with temperatures reaching the low to middle 90s and feel like temperatures in the low 100s.
We definitely recommend to people that they stay hydrated.
Jim MacArthur, Deputy Director with Pitt County Emergency Management, recommends people limit their time outdoors. And if you have to be outside, he says you should wear protective clothing.
Stay in the shade when possible, or in climate-controlled buildings or vehicles.
That's because heat exhaustion can set in quickly.
Heat exhaustion is our body's telling us that it's too hot, that we are overexerted.
MacArthur says your body will give you signs of when you're overheating.
Excessive sweating, redness or skin discoloration, dizziness, fatigue. When we don't recognize that, when we're not ready for that, or we refuse to acknowledge it, can lead to heat stroke, or even, much more, obviously cardiac arrest.
He also reminds everyone to check your back seat for children and pets before getting out of your car.
In the sunlight, the cars heat up so fast, we're baking whatever is in there, and that's unacceptable, and it has severe consequences very quickly. People need to check on their neighbors and stuff and make sure that they have fans or some way of cooling themselves off if they don't have air conditioning.
In Greenville, Amber Joseph, 9 on Your Side.
You actually purchased that town?
I can't do this. This place is a dump. You know what? It's a hellhole.
Schitt's Creek, weeknights at 11 on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Now downloading Salute to the East. We'll be right back with more local stories on the East Daily Download.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. Beautiful day at Boyd Lee Park in Winterville. Get out and enjoy it if you can with your friends, your family. This great like half-mile oval they've got. Maybe it's a quarter mile. It's at least a quarter mile, maybe it's a half mile. Anyway, you take it around, you do your laps, walking or running, whatever you're up to. And then they have the baseball diamonds right here during the softball season. They're really full. I'm imagining this year they're going to be back to capacity again, since last year that was kind of scaled back. And then there's softball or volleyball somewhere. There's somewhere over here. And indoors they've got more stuff. It's a great facility, so check it out. And you know, I'm just checking out the park here, and I remember when my son was in high school, they did their South Central cross country meets here like a lot of the schools do. And so they would run into the woods and then magically, you know, well, they're also fast, you know, 12 minutes later they'd reappear. If I was running in, it would be 3 months later that I'd reappear. So maybe we'll test that theory later on. Anyway, why don't we get back into the show? I'm gonna keep walking, meet you back here in a little bit, and we'll wrap the day up. And it is getting a little hot. So yeah, I should have probably maybe worn a short sleeve shirt. Yeah, that was on me. See you soon.
Hello, I am Danny Marshburn at Infinite Yoga and Wellness in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and was going to offer a breathing technique for you to practice. And it's just a breathing technique. You don't have to get very fancy with it, and it's just sometimes called a square breath or a box breath. And it's just meant to slow down the nervous system, slow down the racing in the mind that we tend to do as human beings, and get you a little bit more present and incorporate a little bit more wellness into whatever else that you have going on in a day. And you can do this anywhere. I recommend that you sit. If sitting is difficult, sitting on the ground is difficult, just sit in a chair. You don't have to make any big deal out of this. It's just something that you can access anytime from anywhere. And you might start by sitting up as tall as you can, whatever that may mean in any given moment. And it can be helpful to just be in your body, let your shoulders fall back and down, lift up a little bit through the top of the head. Have some integrity in your seat. Soften the muscles around the jaw, separate the teeth, relax the cheeks and the eyes. And we'll just give the breath some counting, some edges. If this is too fast or slow for you, you can make any count and any time that you need. Your next inhale, count for 1, 2, 3. Pause, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Pause, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Pause, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Pause, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Pause, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Pause, 2, 3. And you can just let your breath come back into a more natural breath. You can increase the time. I recommend doing this for 3 to 5 minutes if you can make that much space. And again, if you feel like you can breathe longer than that, do that. If you need to make your spaces different times, you can do that, but this is just a good place to start when trying to work with your breath as a way to soothe the nervous system. And my name is Danny Marshburn, again in Jacksonville, North Carolina at Infinite Yoga and Wellness. And you can reach out to me for any support in your wellness practices over the internet, over the website, or I'm also available on Facebook and Instagram.
A little birdie told me that with the Storm Team 9 mobile app, you'll get a local forecast that is customized just for you.
Buy tickets for future Wood Ducks games by going online at woodducksbaseball.com or visiting a customer service rep. And make sure you get your tickets early so you don't miss out.
You've seen them 100 times. Well, here's 101. From the station that brought you classic laughs like Seinfeld.
Who wants to have some fun?
Kramer's bursting into Jerry's apartment? That's the funniest thing.
Try it in your home for free. No shipping or handling charges.
Now I know what I've been looking for all these years.
I mean, if you were to buy this collection in a store, it would cost you a fortune.
Here's a special bonus offer. If you tune your remote now to Eastern North Carolina CW, you'll get all the best laughs from Schitt's Creek.
Us Weekly once described me as up for anything.
Satisfaction is guaranteed. I'm not a lawyer, so don't hold me to that.
If you act right now, this set of shows won't set you back a month's salary. You'll get them for free.
A collection like this? Ha! You can't put a price on that.
Get your daily dose of classic laughs from the greatest sitcoms of all time on Eastern North Carolina CW. A little birdie told me that with the Storm Team 9 mobile app, you'll get a local forecast that is customized just for you.
Hey, Eastern North Carolina. Thanks for joining us. This is On the Record, and I'm Chris. Today we've got a bit of a wild one. This is Brat by Namdi. So this guy is an artist out of Chicago who really embraces the whole do-it-yourself mentality. As a matter of fact, I actually picked up this album off of his Bandcamp page, which is pretty cool. One of the standout tracks would be Semantics. It's an excellent song if you ever need a soundtrack for waging a war against a supervillain and just everything's going crazy and you really need something to build up and crescendo into an epic song. And Semantics on the album Brat by Namdi would definitely be one of those to check out. Oh, and look, it's so pretty. I can still see you. Can you still see me? I bet you can. Because it's see-through. Fancy. So, we'll see you next time. For East Daily Download, this is On the Record. I'm Chris.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode, the East Daily Download. Boyd Lee Park, Winterville. Thanks for joining us today. Get out, now that the show is over, you can get out and go to Boyd Lee or any other park or walk around the neighborhood. The point is we're trying to encourage you to get out, stretch your legs, get some fresh air, some sunshine. Use sunscreen though, just to be responsible. I'm going to venture into the woods here, which is a jogging, running path, walking path, whatever, it's a path. I'm gonna do that, and you know what? Maybe tomorrow when the show starts I'll be done, or maybe I'll be trapped in the woods somewhere, so we'll find out. Have a great day, everybody. See you on the next episode of the East Daily Download.
Friday on the East Daily Download, we'll have Fashion Friday. Plus, we'll take a look back on our musician interviews and performances. That's Friday on the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.